Well, hello and welcome. Today I am drawing a scene from the book series called Warrior Cats, which one I got really into these past months, and it is all I think about. To be more clear, I already knew about the existence of the series since around 10 years now, mainly because of the multi-animator projects on YouTube. I remember always being so mesmerized by all the talented animators working on these projects. Actually, seeing these animations were one of the main reasons I also started to animate in the first place. I have so many Flipperclip cat animations from back in the days, when Flipperclip was still a usable app with lifelong subscriptions. But let's go back now to the main illustration this video is all about, shall we? The scene I chose contains Brightpop playing with Bramblecit and Tawnikit. I found this scene really adorable, and I couldn't help myself. I really wanted to draw them so bad. I always love these small scenes when Fireheart is looking around in the clearing, just simply observing the life of his clan. It's just so cozy. I also included Golden Flower to be in the background as a silhouette watching her two kids play as a nice little detail. For those who don't know, Golden Flower is the mother of the two tiny kittens, Bramblecit being the tabby cat and Tawnikit being the tortoiseshell. Once I did most of the shading and the patterns on the cats, I merged my color layers with the sketch layers, keeping all the cats on their own separate layers, and start my rendering process, where I basically just overpaint my sketch, usually using multiple brushes that are mimicking real life brushes so I can make the illustration feel more like a painting. This is genuinely my favorite part of drawing. This is where things actually come to life, and it's real relaxing to me. Of course, it doesn't mean I can just turn off my brain and draw blindly. All throughout the process, I have to think constantly about where I should give the characters their detail. I have to make sure not to over-render my piece. It is pretty important to leave some parts a bit messy to help creating focus, though sometimes I still have trouble in that if I don't pay enough attention to my piece. Once I finished the artwork, I did go back and repainted Brightpow's eyes because I wasn't a big fan of how it looked. Now her eyes look more like a cat's eyes. And this is how the finished illustration turned out. Thank you so much for watching this video. I always wanted to make content like this, and I'm happy I finally got the chance to be able to record peacefully without anyone always walking in and out from my room. Alright then, have a nice day. Bye.